We have filmed no updates in 2 weeks, so we'll be giving you all of them now. April 25th, today we hanged out and done chores, babysat on and off, and hanged out together for the rest of the day. April 26th, today we hanged out and done chores and played games together pretty much throughout the day. We even smashed a giant chocolate bunny with our nephew. This was like a 10-pound bunny, and now we just have a ginormous box of chocolate. That was a fun process, but we still have the chocolate to this day in our kitchen. We still have not ate all that chocolate, so that's what we're going through, but it was a fun process. We finally got to do that. And then we pretty much just spent the rest of the day hanging out. April 27th, today was Cash's 8th birthday. Can't believe he's already 8 years old. And then he enjoyed his birthday. We just hanged out, opened the new Pokémon set. Our luck was pretty good. Oh my god. This is a god pack. And we just had a wonderful day celebrating his birthday, hanging out as a family, opening a new Pokemon set. It was a fun time and I really enjoyed it. April 28th, today we hanged out and we also got provided a low maintenance job. It's selling craft job. Pretty much we upload photos of crafts, wait for people to reach out to us, and once we get a sale, our parents would send it off to them, and so that way, in the middle of getting our IDs and us learning skills, we can have this small job. So we're starting very soon, and we also found out we may be getting our ID either Thursday or Friday, and so we have a pretty much busy week ahead of us, and that was a new little job opportunity there. These are the little leggings I have to wash. Just a whole ginormous bin, and then I have to fold them neatly today to get the whole bin done, and then I have to make sure they're folded neatly and then put them away and take photos tonight and sell them. So I've been doing this for about, I think, 30 minutes now. We're working on how to open the dang fuse system because I don't know what this is. And we just hanged out. April 29th, today we had our first day of work. We cleaned and photographed a fuse system, put it in the listing, and washed and sorted through leggings, and that was our day. I think we worked around 2 to 3 hours that day. And then we just watched Ollie Man for a little bit, and we pretty much just hanged out for the rest of the day. April 30th, today we did our second day of work. We listed 3 items. It went well, and we hanged out and done some chores, including went to this Asian place to eat. It was very delicious. I can't remember the place, but I had this kind of cheesy ramen. It was really, really good. I suggest y'all check out the place, even though I don't remember the name. But I like that place, and it was really good.
You go for it, girl.
And we went to Walmart, bought a cake, and in Doc's weekly vlog, you can see her annihilating Cindy's ankles. With the shopping cart. Funny story. When we used to go to Walmart trips and whatever, because we still go to, Cindy one time banged up into Matthew's or Doc's ankles, I can't remember.
It was Matthew's.
She's like, oh my god, you keep hitting me and everything, so we went on more Walmart trips and everything, and we haven't really been bumping into her recently, and she's like, I'm so much better with the cart. The second we entered the store, she banged Cindy's ankles 3 times. She's like, why are you slowing down? Even though...
I mean, Doc wasn't really pushing the cart. It was Matthew.
I know, even though they kept slamming into her ankles. And then they slammed in there 3 more times. So we literally sat there 6 times. And we were in the store for 10 minutes. Because she shook the whole cart. And I just found that really hilarious and unironic. I'm like, wow, okay. And then we just went to the park and walked around and we played hide and seek and tag. They ran away from me and hid very far and I didn't know where they were. May 1st, today we hanged out and done chores today, including, unfortunately, our ID process couldn't happen today because of our dad's work. But that's okay. We We'll try again next Tuesday. Including made dinner, got a new job planned now. We're running 2 apps, pretty much doing the same things, photographing, listing, and keeping up with sales and messages. And pretty much the 2 apps are now Facebook and Macari. We worked a lot today listing beads. That night I done like 2 to 3 hours of listings of beads and everything. That was a little tiring, but it was fine. It was just, I was doing the process. It's a time consuming process. And then we just hanged out for the rest of the day. May 2nd, today we hanged out and babysat on and off, and pretty much just hanged out, including we hanged out in, I hanged out a lot this time. We hanged out with our cousins while our mom was discussing wedding plans. Basically, our cousin's mom got engaged to her husband now, and they're planning to have a wedding at a venue in August, so that's something we're maybe planning for. So that's coming up pretty soon, so that's exciting. And the cousins' kiddos did good. They were chilling. Fortunately, one of them got a nosebleed, but he recovered. And then we just, and then we just hanged out for the rest of the day. May 3rd, today we hanged out and done chores, and then I got a God pack on my small account. Okay, so I'm running my small account, and I got a crown, and I think I saw something behind it, so it might be my first God pack under 500 packs on this account. Oh my god. It's a fucking God pack! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I got a God pack! I have a main account that my husband and I used to run, and it's still being run daily, and it has 1,857 packs, and I've never gotten a single God pack. It's happening. Oh my god! I mean, I have 3 crowns on there, but no God packs. And now this one has under 500. I'm very close to 500 packs. But I literally just got a God pack. Oh my god. You is fucking sick!
Yum!
Bro!
William!
No damn way! Ooh!
Ooh!
Oh, I think I had that one, I don't think. Maybe? Oh, no, I don't. Yes!
Yeah. Take a screenshot and your actual advice, William.
Oh my god, let me set them. Let's go, bitch! And let's go! I'm shocked. Yay! My first ever God pack out of any account. Let's go! Yeah. Not my large one with like almost 2,000 packs, but the other one with 500 packs here was a really good God pack, and I got 4 crowns now on my account, so that was really exciting. And I'm very glad because this is the first God pack out of any of my accounts, so that's wonderful. You'll have a hint in Doc's vlog. God pack. May 4th. Woo! Today was terrible. Today was very stressful. Cash woke up not feeling the best, so he stayed home from school, and we done our new chore schedules. That went well. Basically, our new chore schedule is basically, since our brothers pay more rent, we now do laundry, dishes, trash, and recycling daily cycle throughout. We've been doing really good with that, but that's now our main ones. And if you realize, we have like 6 or 7 people living in our family, so things build up really quickly. So if you're like, oh, that's so simple, it takes longer than you think, but we are doing pretty good with that. Including, we did our job. We had a bunch of listings, and thankfully we completed all of them, but unfortunately didn't get all the information on the descriptions, so I had to change 10 plus items, because basically we didn't get, literally none of us got half the information from Facebook or Macari of like description details and everything, so that was very fun to find out after a week by this point of this job, so that was not frustrating at all. And then, unfortunately, nothing has sold yet. We are still listing. And just in general, getting used to all of these new schedules is a bit overwhelming, so we definitely had our moments. We are slowly getting used to these new changes, like the new job and the chores, and it'll get kind of easier over time. Let's see. And then we hanged out, and unfortunately, Cash has developed a UTI and is now on antibiotics. Pretty much, of course, he didn't feel good. His stomach kind of felt foolish, and he just did not feel like himself, wasn't acting like himself that morning. And then later in the afternoon, we got antibiotics from the CVS or Walgreens or whatever, and because we figured out he had a UTI. He gets these quite often because of spina bifida. I think it's his 17th UTI. Poor kid ain't even 9. Ah, that's terrible. This isn't really the best day, and all of them were just having a rough day. Yesterday, of course, today Cash got a UTI. Becca was overwhelmed all day, and pretty much that day was just rough. Becca kept having episodes, like, kind of in the yellow zone of, like, episodes where her body just doesn't cooperate well. She sweats, she gets kind of nervous, so that was very fun. And then Ethan's body just had more dystonia than usual, and he had some back pain, so the kiddos are instead of, like, today was just, for everyone, was just a weird day. May 5th, today was better. We continue working on our job, the chores, those things are going a bit better over time. Then we got our ID, the whole process thankfully went well. The whole ID process, I didn't film anything, but Doc did film, so she's editing this video, so she'll hopefully incorporate some footage of her end. And
okay, here is that one last signature I was talking about. This one means that all the other stuff you just told me is true. Okay, your total is nothing. That'd be cash or card. In a minute, it's going to display your ID when you check and make sure everything looks good.
and we'll get that all worked out. But the ID process was, very easy, and we got our ID in under like 10 minutes or less. So we have the paper copy, but the real one will ship out in, I guess, a little under a week or 2 weeks. So that's fun. And then we hanged out with Flora, got some lunch, walked around, and honestly just hanged out and around stores, and just had a bit of a scare with her dad's car. It wouldn't start, but thankfully we were able to get it up and running again with cables, and it kind of sparked. That was kind of fun. I guessed her color.
I'm gonna guess you are going to get this one.
That one? Alright, I'm gonna guess that you're gonna get that purple one. Or I'm gonna get it. No fucking shot. Who you guessed it? I guess the purple. We're gonna look at the same ball. Oh God! It is far. Kind of scary too. I mean, Flora kind of backed up. She's like, "Oh!" And then we looked through Flora's old clothes, and we got a new pair of Nike shoes that look really cool. And we got a hat and a pair of pants, and it was a fun night. Just pretty much just hanged out for the rest of the day. May 6th, today we hanged out and updated more descriptions, made a few changes to some of the listings we did. Then we done chores and organized a bit upstairs, packed up some stuff for our May trip coming soon. We pretty much just packed the clothes portion and not the medical supplies. That would be packing up like a few days prior or the night before, where we pack up all our medical supplies in our rooms, the kids' rooms, our room, and that black suitcase up there would have some I guess some medications in there. We helped make dinner, and thankfully Cash is finally feeling like himself, and thankfully antibiotics are doing their thing, which is good. And then we had a bit of a scare with our trip, maybe getting canceled. That was fun, but thankfully, kind of worked itself out. It was like a fight. I don't want to get into much detail, but it was kind of a scary night a little bit, but don't worry, everything's going good now, and our trip's still there. Less than 2 weeks away. And then we pretty much just hanged out for the rest of the day. May 7th, today we hanged out and done chores and updated more descriptions. Then we hanged out with Flora. She dyed her hair black, and it turned out good. And, she was going for jet black. That process went well. I mean, she kind of got hair dye all over her neck and hands, so we had to help her clean that up with Vaseline and wipes, and thankfully it worked shockingly really well. So the product and the end product turned out really well. And then we watched a couple of movies and pretty much just hanged out and chilled for the rest of the day. May 8th, today we went to the gym and done chores, including we just done editing and filming, and pretty much just hanged out for the rest of the day. Got my medication refilled, and that's pretty much it. I mean, we're going to end the weekly vlog here. If anything else happens, I'll let y'all know in the next weekly vlog. But I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next weekly vlog. Bye!